Hey guys, welcome back to Gear by Orla, or if you're new here, welcome. Today we are testing out some of Pacsafe's crossbody bags. So I absolutely love Pacsafe, and I have reviewed some of their backpacks over on my channel, so be sure to go check that out. But when planning this trip that we are on, we are currently in the Caribbean. We are at sea towards the end of our trip, and before we ventured onto this absolutely beautiful cruise, I thought about getting Pacsafe and using a crossbody bag because I didn't really want to be carrying a backpack about everywhere. I opted for the Festival, which is this bad boy, and I thought about Kaz getting a wee bit of a bigger bag, which is the Saddle crossbody bag as well, because I thought about with her for getting a bigger one, so you can actually flap that down.
Yeah, so it can be smaller, but also
because I was thinking about her medication. So Kaz is type 1 diabetic, and I thought that she would probably do with a bit of a broader bag that might help out a bit. So in regards to the colours, you can get it in the mint, which is this one, a black and a blue. Now wondering why I didn't just get it in the black, because I feel like it would have went more for whenever I am back home, but I kind of wanted, you know, a bit of a colour for the Caribbean islands.
Much the same.
Yeah, so that's what I've opted for. This crossbody is priced at $990.
It's like, holy crap, that's expensive. What does it do, fly? You just go.
It is priced at £69.95. This weighs 0.47 pounds, which is really lightweight, super flexible, so you can hide it under your clothing or squish it if you need to. The dimensions are 9.1 inches in height by 6.7 inches in width and 2.8 inches in depth, and it is a 4.5 litre. It is made from recycled polyester, water resistant, PFC free materials.
The saddle version comes in this mint blue, the rose, which is a pink, and all black. And this one is priced at $79.95 USD, so it doesn't include the cruise price. Okay, so this bag weighs 0.56 pounds. Again, it is super flexible. The dimensions are 7.1 inches in height by 9.5 in width and 3.5 in depth, and this is a 7.1 litre bag. It's also made from recycled polyester, water resistant, and PFC free materials. So what's actually really good about Pacsafe as someone who's really clumsy is that they offer a 5-year warranty on their bags and backpacks, and they offer a 2-year warranty on all their other accessories that they offer.
So let's start off by talking about the Festival crossbody here that I have, which I feel is absolutely amazing for concerts, sightseeing, walking around, doing touristy things, whatever you need, because of the anti-theft features that Pacsafe implement into all of their backpacks, accessories, and everything else. So it is really good for just plottering along and not feeling like you are of any threat. They have these kind of simple zips that you just clip in nicely, and that means that everything is locked. Have to say, many a times I've been so frustrated at the fact that I cannot get this lock out. But that means that it is extra secured, and you do have the option to not put it into the locks, but I would offer it, especially if you are walking about. So what we found really handy, and it was only when Kaz prompted me that I actually remembered, we were on the beach and we wanted to go into the sea, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to leave my bag down, but you can unclip this, and well, it is on lock at the minute, but you can unlock it, unclip it, and tie it around like the sunbed, for example, or you can tie it around any kind of station object, and then just clip it and lock it on. So that means there is a bit of extra security, and by the time someone's trying to fiddle and run with your bag, you can run after them.
Yeah, pretty much. I always hear comments about this, or like, oh, if you tie it to the sunbed, is someone just going to take the sunbed? By then you'd notice if someone is trying to physically take the sunbed, you'd know that someone's trying to take your bag. So still clip it to the sunbed.
So throughout this bag, they do have the kind of eco mesh, like slash guard material. The one thing that I've noticed on my bag, I don't know if it will pick it up in the camera. You can kind of see the outside of it, but the only thing is when dirt gathers, like, you can absolutely just wipe this off, but I have zero energy to do that. It just gathers around it, doesn't it? And then you can kind of see it on mine. In comparison to Cazzy's, it's yeah, you don't really notice as much
yeah.
as you do on this, but that is really, really good for if someone's stabbing into your bag and trying to rip again, they're gonna have no hope in doing so. So in terms of like the strap and stuff, you can adjust it. So again, giving you that range of your own build and height that you're able to do so. And it is like that seatbelt material. I have to say, when it is sweating here, like at 27 or 28, it has been 31 at one day.
Yeah.
It does kind of, you know, chop the old neck. You can't wear a scarf to protect that, but it does fit really nicely. It goes well with a lot of the outfits, as mentioned, that I have here. But back home, I probably wouldn't opt for this bag. I wish I kind of got the black one to kind of even out with most of my outfits from back home. So with this crossbody, you have one main pocket here. These are the dock locks. Again, it does take a bit of effort to open it, which is great in a sense for anti-theft. Then you have a wee front pocket, and inside is that water resistant material, so it is super easy to clean. And that's your one pocket on the front, and then you kind of have your main compartment here in the middle on the back, and inside you do have a key lash, which is absolutely handy, and again it is just space. Then you have an extra pocket with your RFID blocking, which is absolutely amazing when you just want to take your cards and stuff, so you don't have to worry about anyone scanning your ID or stealing your money.
On my bag, they're very similar in their anti-theft features. At the front here, I have one of the dock lock security systems. I also have an extra, Orla just told me the name of it and I forgot.
Ziploc.
The Ziploc. So this literally works the same. You just zip it over. I've had real frustration with this, which means whenever getting it in is the challenge, but it's really hard to get out, which again is perfect for anti-theft. And we also have the turn and lock system, which again you can tie to the sunbed, as I mentioned before, which is really useful.
And with Cazzy's, like as mentioned, this is kind of how this looks, and if Kaz holds hers up, she can put it down if she wants to, so it can just flap down.
It can.
Like so, and it has the magnetic clip to keep that in place if you
literally like that.
kind of need to do that. But most of the time I have seen Kaz extend it because she can absolutely fit a lot of things in there. As mentioned, her type 1 diabetes kit.
Yeah, just yeah, I can fit a lot of like medical supplies. It's perfect for the beach for me if I just need some stuff for the day. I can fit them in there, but we did discover it fits something else that I didn't think it would fit. So I have a much bigger camera than Orla. This is it's a Sony, I think it's the A7R3.
Yeah.
It's very big, it's got a big lens on it, but it fits in here. And I didn't bring a camera case with me, so I just put that in there. Because, well, I just didn't, but so I was like, oh, how am I going to carry this around? But if you can see this, it fits in and there's still room. I still had sun cream in here, I still have my diabetes stuff, everything fit in this, which I was really surprised and super impressed by.
Yeah, and for mine, if you need a bit of reference, I can fit my 500ml in here too. I don't know, let me just show you on camera because I don't know if I actually got it closed or not. Not really, so it kind of just gives you a bit of an idea. So that's the top lid just doesn't fit, but that's just an awkward position anyway, so
I think you'd fit that in mine because I've got a bit more height.
yeah, you would. So it really is just down to preference and anything that you might need. What I've noticed is that you can easily just hang these up as well should you not have them in use.
Yeah.
So that's quite handy too, or just throw it over your shoulder.
We've literally just been hooking them, like in this cabin that we're in, they have little hooks and you just hook it and then you pick it up. It's just convenience. Like, this room is a mess, but these things stay clean because they can be hooked.
It is quite brief in terms of these crossbodies because they are so small. There is not much detail to go through, but I thought we could run through some pros and cons. First up, I'm not overly joyed about the design, like in terms of like the color. As mentioned throughout this video, I probably would have opted for the black because the dirt does gather around it, and by all means you can give it a wee wash and a wee rub down and it should be absolutely grand. It is water resistant, so that's definitely a bonus for keeping your valuable dry, and especially with the dock lock then you have the extra security. So all the anti-theft features is definitely why you want to buy a crossbody like this, because with other bags I know that Caz and I have, and there's one dangling above my head, they don't have those kind of features, so you are a bit more at risk of anyone taking your I have to believe that.
So for me, in terms of, I think in design, this is purposely quite plain. Obviously they've just went for one color and then added, you know, the other elements, but I mean, preferably me, I don't love the choice of colors. I kind of wish there was more, just to kind of, because I do feel like this is something that you are wearing with nice outfits like you are when you're, it's small, so it's not like a backpack where you're kind of commuting. It's like you are kind of showing it off.
Yeah.
I don't mind this color, I really don't.
It's not giving nightlife.
It's not giving, no. So it would be good if like,
but it is giving festival. Sorry,
it is
giving you festival.
It gives festival vibes. But say, so when we wanted to go out and experience the nightlife or whatever, I can't really bring, it doesn't really go with the outfit. If there was maybe something with a pattern, I don't know, that would be great. This is more of a day bag for me, but because of how good the features are, it would be great to have something that would go with.
I think if we opted for the black, maybe that would probably,
I think the black would have solved a lot of problems. One of the things I really do like about it is how kind of compact it is, and the fact that I can, this doesn't have to be my hand luggage. I can shove this up, put it in my hand luggage, and then when I get off the plane I have another bag, so it's almost like, you know what I mean,
two for one.
Yeah, exactly. So I can still bring a backpack with me.
You can bring one of the Pacsafe backpacks,
stuff this in, and then I have that for, I don't know, bigger trips or whatever, and then I just pop this out from a day trip. So I like that element a lot.
One thing I'm not crazy about is the inside pattern. See, here we are. Just because it's given camouflage, that's neither here nor there. Nobody's really looking inside your bag, especially when you have the anti-theft features on.
Yeah, I guess it's just personal preference.
Yeah, it is really. If you do have any further questions regarding these little crossbodies, then we can answer your questions in the comments, because it might be handy enough if we haven't answered, we can answer for you in the comments below.
But overall, I mean, this is a short and sweet video, but if you're looking for an easy day bag that you want to take on a day trip, you want to take on the beach on your holiday, or you're just sightseeing in Norway, New York, whatever it may be, I would say yes, get one of these bags, because it will fit your stuff and it will keep it safe, and just overall I think it's a really great product.
In the description we will leave the links for the products we have mentioned today, and if you could use those links we would be forever grateful, because they are affiliate links that offer us commission that we definitely put back into this channel.
Do not forget to subscribe, and I will not be in the next one, but this lovely lady will be.